Bob is sitting here. I was sitting in Bob's place.
Yeah, this is Bob's spot here.
Because we're replacing him with the box.
The first A icon.
Appreciate that so much. I just wish it would come to decide it's going to be cold or it's going to be. Gonna go up to 60.
You're waiting like March, actually. 60 month,
The new March. That's what I heard from the Randy will come.
yeah, and tomorrow and the next day. And then we merge to a little chilly.
See these pictures of the blizzard.
My sister was always in front of me. There was the wind that was really front of, wasn't that important. Winds were like 60 mountain miles. I'm on the coast. Plus high tides and all of that.
Famous power.
She didn't live on it. And she has a wood stove, as heating oil. Should just see all of you. I checked in with her. We entered this.
New York got like 24, didn't it? New York City.
There were some places that got 3 feet. Or
Oh,
close
that's
to
right.
that. Yeah.
That's shellac, yeah.
I used to love it. I grew up in Minnesota. Small caves, you know. It was always plain.
Yeah, I spent when I was a kid 5 years in New Jersey, and I remember big snows that just were really fun. Coming through.
I don't know why we did that though, because it could collapse, honestly.
You were invincible. You were invincible.
That's ridiculous.
Right.
Not really. Tom Lloyd, on Sunday.
How about your computer?
Well done.
They don't watch the videos.
Give a copy to Joey, you.
I was thrilled.
Well, good.
I was thrilled. Yeah, and I didn't know.
Outside.
Okay.
What did you do?
That's the budget. Yeah. Budget spreadsheet. Whatever the copy that we do. Oh, that's not.
But we got these. I think this is.
Yeah, this is for onboarding.
Oh.
I'll just put them down. I'll send them one thing. One can get a Bob. But
Bob is coming, we usually come in last minute, yes. You gonna go over this with us today?
I
Is that
know.
what you're gonna do? Well,
I'm pretty good at that.
you know, it makes sense to read things because it's just,
Faster than you.
right,
watching
it's,
videos.
and it's, to somebody, it's just, like clip. Now, it also depends.
Watch.
What type of food. That balance between
You don't get
no
the
detail
special
and too much, right? So I think we're hitting that. Did they give any substantive comment?
Okay, so no, it says there's no 18 there, and here's because these are. I just, is that where the top?
not folding in within this number would not be correct. So
P10, I didn't file.
I guess I'm gonna look at the.
No, it should, well, it should be
87.
18 was right, and 69 was right.
So there should be 87 votes on the tabulator.
Right.
That is, yes,
They should be.
that is
And then we're gonna add 57 today,
57 to 58.
87.
Are you at? You're at these two numbers?
Yeah, I'm adding those two numbers. Should be 87.
Okay,
And then when we add our 57,
right,
That's what we got.
it should be 144 at the end of the day.
all right.
Once again, why isn't it
Oh, she-
58?
There was an error.
87 there.
Okay, so,
One less to go.
that's all right, so I'm gonna put my numbers back.
That's one more thing that we should.
I messed up my, my nice pretty table, but that's okay. So that's 18.
So the only thing you need to do on this big sheet is add an 18 at the bottom.
Right. Which I just did on this one by hand, which will sign at the end.
And I don't think.
No, so
Oh,
Well,
it's
this
only
is-
because it's.
only
one
because
bill.
one, I gave it to you all, you did the sample audit.
Oh, okay.
Y'all got that.
Thanks. You're good.
No stress level.
Well, a lot of stuff going on, 1 week before election,
Yep.
everything's built on budget.
Yes, need some more stress, I think. We need to like get revved up and give him more stress.
I don't know about that from. Got the same hair that I got.
Then your head will look like mine.
Be frank too. Yeah, let's see. Okay, so remember, last week we had, Erica and Tad?
Yep.
Erica and Tad,
Right?
no, Eric and Bob, sorry.
No,
And,
that was
okay, Erica.
Because Eric and Tad last week.
You remember
Spot
the,
check last
the
week.
people who did the spot check?
Feed
Well,
the ballots.
Yeah, we'll feed the ballots, yes.
And then we all signed the tape.
There it comes.
You got it. Let's be close to start time. All right. Oh,
Uh-oh.
it's-
Well,
No, but this is, that's one in one target, so.
Right. And I'll put it in.
Yeah.
So we don't know.
Told,
If everybody-
we've been told that's not. According to the bell, but we asked the bell. Hey, that was the- that was the- How are you? Very well. Good. Oh, it's a little more advanced than that.
Oh, you had a copy.
Well, as long as these three are pretty straightforward. That's just gonna be a question of how much chance must be there. Yeah. The other thing we're gonna do is ask them to do it one fifty, never really officially approve before we actually recommend them come to the school. It's not changing. So. Youth class, official positions. So.
Okay.
Just justified.
Keep checking these.
Well, so these do not,
These can't go.
spreadsheets, it's a county, right, because it's not a county, HR, most of this stuff, so it's not actually included in the budget from other times, but these are not.
But, we're needing the slide.
Yes, right.
Right. We did not.
Oh, you know what? I think I'm just-
That was. If we improve all of them. Something change on this one?
Yes. If we include all of them, that's good.
Wait a minute. So what change? Oh, that's what I said.
But if there is any ID in the envelope that the voter stated, then I'll go and update the spreadsheet again. And give you a correct one before we sign off.
Why is this bottom number not?
I forgot, just.
Oh, oh.
You have your pick of cake.
So, Rob,
I do know when it turned out being so low, that a lot of the campaigners haven't been at the early voting locations.
have been.
Have not
But
been.
I've been- Yeah, I haven't seen much activity outside.
Well, I do know that y'all big one of the sites. I seen Lori on Saturday in Solid City.
You might have seen me today in North Chatham.
I would out and about Sunday.
You went on Sunday?
What better thing to do? I wouldn't read, except for both. But it was like watching paint dry inside the holes. Glad to see something. CCC was head.
Accent and west side.
Oh, excuse me. That's great.
No, I'm familiar with that.
Yeah.
I suppose you know. Oh,
You know, that's what people say that it's gonna be. Something.
It's actually a really pleasant location, just in terms of how they can lay it out, it's wide open.
Where you talking about?
It's closed well, where it's just,
Well,
you know, a nice one.
It looks like voter activity up there. It's not a, too. I have that in the area.
Do Friday.
Something.
It's like the pump in the American style.
Oh,
Completely.
that takes you.
Live it up with the stuff. Just over the last.
Some ground.
Oh, this way. We can see it.
Okay, buddy.
Up there in the blue corner.
A moment of silence. Okay. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, Bob. Welcome, everybody. This is the February 24th absentee meeting of the Chatham County Board of Elections. All 5 board members are present and accounted for. We therefore have a quorum. Today's agenda is fortunately very short. Thank you for that. Appreciate it. First item up is, as usual, approval of the agenda. Board members, have you had a chance to review? Do we have a motion to approve? Thank you. Seconds all around. All in favor?
Aye.
All righty, so we're going to proceed to the principal purpose for this meeting, which is review of the absentee mail ballots that have come in since last week's meeting of February 17th. Member Heisey and member Dumpy doing the spot check. Pray tell who's doing the report. Lori?
Yep.
How about it?
Okay, we had 57 ballots come in since last week. 3 of them required deliberation by the board because we believe that the voter exception, the ID form is inside the envelope, which contains the ballot, so we couldn't open those, but we'll do that as a board. So that left us 54 ballots to look at. 46 of them were regular CIVs with no issues whatsoever. They checked out fine. There were 7 with voter ID exception forms, and they were all filled out correctly. So that made 53. And then we had 1 more, which was a military ballot, and it also had its voter ID form with it. So that was 54. So we recommend that all 54 of those be approved. And then we then go on to look at the 3 ballots.
Any questions from other board members? Staff, did we have any absentee ballots that you wanted, that you asked to be cured and that came back?
So we have these 3, so if they have any issues, then they'll be asked here, but at this moment, we don't have any.
But in your initial look through, you didn't find any problems?
No.
Okay, good. Do we have a motion to approve the recommendation?
I move we approve the 53, is it 54?
54.
54 ballots, that have been, come in last week.
I'll second.
Any further discussion? Hearing none, all in favor? Aye. Thank you. Well, then I think we should, we need to proceed with opening the 3 envelopes to ascertain that.
We gotta turn on the poll, open the poll.
Okay,
So if we get, Erica. You already been doing the poll, we have to go on. Yeah, the Democrat and Republican. Lori.
Lori.
Yeah.
You said Eric.
Did I say Erica? I thought it was Lori.
so are you saying we go right up and want to have these scanned first, or do we?
Let's go ahead and do the 3 first. The 3
That's what I thought we should do, so, yeah.
So there are 87 ballots in the tabulator right now.
Correct, that's what it should.
And it should be. Okay, you check the seal. It should read 574, 523 on the canvas. 574, 523. Nothing tampered with or replaced.
Let's do.
Like it's not tampered with or it's like.
Eight-seven.
All right.
Maybe you can sign the closing dates.
Closing. Okay.
So here are the 3 ballots. Pandora and I are gonna open them up, and then we're gonna let, if you guys wanna come over here since you reviewed earlier. We'll have the exception form inside. I'll let you review that.
Let's see the name. So that one, is there a ballot in there?
Yeah, somebody, yeah.
Well, let's hold on to the side. We don't need. This one. On. On is this one. It's the TV. It looks good. Looks good. The one had photo ID exception one form. That has a good photo. So. So two had photo ID, and the photo ID exception forms look okay. Two had photo ID exception. You want me to order?
Yes. All right, thank you. All right.
So the recommendation would then be
Approved.
Approved with 3 ballots.
Two photo ID exception forms, one appropriate photo ID.
Motion.
so moved. Second.
I'll second.
All in favor? Aye. Okay.
They're gonna be them in 3 ballots.
Um.
Yes. Okay, so we'll do that. This side. We done with those?
And you can get ready to feed?
I am.
All right. We put the test ballot too.
Oh, yeah.
But you remember, we might have the T that we transcribe, yes, we'll put this aside. Before, we don't have any.
Those Barbara going to get paper in the event.
So we've actually found a new system, so we know the CIV numbers, the ones that were printed, so we pre-printed the one that have to be transcribed, so.
Oh, so we know there's gonna be some.
Yeah.
I can go ahead and put this in.
You can.
Thank you.
So.
And it says it's, it's, no, it was a total undervote. They didn't vote for anything. I'm gonna say cast it as is. Interesting.
Right. It's all on top of the back. Sorry?
Oh, we didn't vote for that.
Yeah.
They walked through.
what I want. Holding. Still not flat. Well, I'm just gonna pick it back on the envelope. She was making sure.
Taking no chances.
Good on that. Techniques. Grace and Randy.
Two others, but that's what's on the thing. Oh. Sorry, I can order it.
two gotta be transferred.
Just two?
Yeah. You want to go with that, the bottom of every vote.
Well, it's not all both of them.
It's not just one. Overseas. Can't be good on.
I just thought you wanted. Yeah. Is it sin lost?
Oh.
Have I like the T on this or just the system?
Oh, no. I see.
Down
They're transferring.
How many? Two.
Might need to transfer this.
No, now it'll go in, it looks like there's a large column on the side.
30, yeah.
Sorry, Lori.
Okay. That looks good. So who thinks about one? That's valid.
Six.
Two.
Are you giving that to us?
I'm gonna give it to you, but we might as well wait until.
Oh, okay, okay.
Transcribed.
There's gonna be one more to military ballot, didn't go.
Oh.
So the one that was transcribed did not.
No, no, the military ballot was not transcribed, it was just, oh, wait a minute.
It was,
It was.
It was.
but it wouldn't.
And one was-
The way the ballot was printed.
And, okay,
Wait, I guess it's.
So it's reprinted.
Looks good. Time. See.
oh, sorry. We've got one more after this.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's 143, and one more, 144.
Paper.
Last month.
Well, we need to explain the law that's. You didn't follow anything wrong, we just followed. Another turn, this is the military ballot.
Pointed out.
Oh,
Sorry. You know,
well, no, I put it in 3 times before I saw that there was a problem with it.
Spoil those test ballots. Oh, so the real district.
Alright.
So they're all in, and the ballot pattern is 144.
Yeah, and also spend.
Does anybody else want to look?
I do.
That's that, thank you. 144. There's a spring. Spreadsheet that Tab has, whenever I get the chance, I'll talk about the spreadsheet, I'll take that. So you can do that with that. Meeting.
Okay, polls have been suspended. We have executed the reconciliation, as against ballots that were scanned this afternoon, the numbers match. You want to seal? Let's see. It's on. Tell us what the number is. The number?
Yeah, we didn't change it.
Okay.
It still won't change until after election day.
574523.
Good. Very good. And absentee ballot portion of this meeting is concluded. We will move into new business items. Our first item of business is approval of the minutes from last week's meeting of February 17th. For a second. Second, Frank, all in favor? Aye. Moving on, the next item is the approval of recommended fiscal 2027 elections budget. We're gonna, chances, I think, gonna take us through, there are gonna be two elements to this. One is the budget that we're actually required to submit to the county. I believe it's by every day Friday this week.
Yes,
Is that correct?
yes.
And also then a one-page summary of the extension request and the reclassification request that we discussed in detail at our November meeting and doing some, in the grid PowerPoint presentation that staff drafted and everything, Frank phone the presentation to county budget people. So with that chance, why don't you start off with the actual budget? And we'll go through that and approve that, and then we'll separately approve the additional budget requests that we have already made to the county.
All right, that sounds like a plan. So all these massive spreadsheets that you have on your desk here, I want to make sure that everybody was able to see it. The first section that you see here in blue is temp salaries. And you'll see that line item down here, we're asking for $268,963.18. This includes all our poll worker trainings, all the poll workers for early voting and election day, and also includes for temp staff, such as Barbara and Lynette. And Matt teams, delivery teams, and student assistants. Anybody have any questions on this one?
So again, we only have one general election,
Right.
One election, and it's
Yeah.
fall.
Compared to, what we normally have, two elections. This number is significantly higher,
But you are including in municipal election, your line item.
we're at for,
Third line down, under line item of description.
5% in municipal election.
it should be, midterm. There's no municipal in there. That's the edit that I had to make, for
So just 10% midterm.
midterm, yeah.
The 5% community election, we strike out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was from the last spreadsheet, so,
So you think that number then, the 131,000 is correct?
yeah, that's correct. If there was a municipal was including here, where it says November, there would have been another section that would have said municipal, would have had the October 2025 in there. But since we just have one election, I'll show you the spreadsheet from before if you'd like to.
No, I'm fine. I just want to make sure we weren't,
Under
too
budget.
much money, well, or, yeah.
So, but you should be able to see the quantity of 50, so that's 5 sites, 10 per site, so that's, and then 17 days. So I think the where the spreadsheet would run an accurate number.
That's correct.
Delete the text, yeah, right.
So when you say one election, we're having primary now, and then we're having a general election in November.
Fiscal year is July 1, so that's,
All right, so the next item will go to salaries overtime. Pandora is a flat rate of $16. The rest of the department gets overtime. For Marvin, myself. Christine,
Where's the,
it's in the green section.
right under the blue section.
oh, the whole thing.
And it carries on to the second page.
Yeah, because the overall salaries are separately budgeted by the county, so that they're not included here, it's just overtime.
We don't ever have our salaries in this spreadsheet. County has them.
Wait, so the deputy director gets $51 per hour,
Overtime,
and the director gets $6 per hour?
Statute prescribes that it's 16. And nobody else is addressed in the statute, and they're non-exempt employees, so they get.
As in previous years, we fought to get Pandora's salary overtime.
It's actually $12 a statute, but they chose to give me 16. Instead of giving me.
So the way they're also trying to get around it or deal with it is to give you a higher basic salary.
Obviously.
So,
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe not, right?
Yeah.
All right, and if anybody has any more questions, we can move on to the next section, which is contracted services, which is where we do our LNA testing, printing, coding with arms. We're looking for $8,950 for just this election coming up.
So we pay parts separately for this, over and above what our annual license fee is.
Correct, these are separate.
Okay.
This is going to Hart and Civic,
Yes,
the contracted Civic.
yes, coding, LNA testing, printing, yes, we order our ballots from Hart. And I'll move on to maintenance, but just goes to Hart. So we have our Hart said 2-year warranty that is due this to go around. And this is the updated cost from our representative from Hart. So I reached out to him and I got an estimated total that it would be $14,000 for the 2-year. And the software and license support did go up, it's 25,000. That is an increase from $5,000 from the previous budget. And this is to do with the insurance that Hart has to have with the state, that increase.
There's a bond amount that's been,
Fine.
Well, bond amount
when,
went up.
well, that's all the way to Arkansas State.
Does, Colonel Lackey, whoever, he's also paying that kind of insurance.
They work, they have more counties, so they have 90 counties a state, yeah. And below that, rent polling places. As you know, we, one site is a private facility for early voting, the church, a new vote. And we pay them $100 per day for early voting. And then 8 sites or private sites for election day, and we pay them $200 for election day. And then,
You said $200
yes,
for a site.
for election day.
I would have expected it a lot more than that.
And then they want to see, but so that should increase from.
James, what is government of early voting rental?
So we don't have that, it's not available in this legislation.
Presidential year.
So that was the
So we
whole
can do
building.
that, the bowl, is that the bowl building?
Well, so we had the 6 building building site.
In an election. Thank you.
And then insurance, the county handles that, they get the price for that, this building. And now that we're in the county building, that's probably gonna be done differently. When we meet with our budget team on the 18th, we'll talk about that. Insurance is handled by our budget department.
So you're saying that they will tell us what that number is and what the allocated.
Allocated, yeah, we don't have the control over that.
Okay.
In communications, we have, which includes our cell phones, our internet, and cell phone component side.
Why are there so many, cell phones? Here, 60, that sounds like a lot. Providing, the forward,
Yeah,
So who has phones at each polling site? Just the chief? Yes.
so employee cell phone plan billed monthly, that's employee stuff, that's ours. That should be 6.
About 6 months.
So it's 5. All right, and then communications postage. It is, we're looking for 22,312.99 cents.
So 6 times 55, that changes that 33.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, and then the postage, so that was 22,312.99. This includes, absentee ballots for general, get around maybe 4,000 in November. That was the average for the presidential election, around 4,000 ballots. It would stay consistent with growth. We expect about that many. This includes our post office box, our meter fees, and any list maintenance balance that we'll have.
We estimating for any increase in postage itself.
That's been calculated in, but we haven't been notified. So we didn't include an increase of postage, but what it's set rate is for right now.
There are 68 there, that should be a 0.68, the extra one from the bottom. Unit cost of 68.
Yeah, that should be a 0.60.
Halfway down.
Oh, 20.
All right, so advertising. So $2,870. Okay,
Your notices go to what, newspapers or what?
noted, yeah, newspapers.
So these are newspaper
Ads.
expenses?
They're by statute.
Yeah,
Legal.
and then for printing,
What's this site change thing under advertising? Early voting, ad media, blitz, site change.
Is that the Solid City,
It could be ads for early voting, and then if a site changes, we would put those in the.
Just in case we have another one.
right,
This time.
it seems like we have one every election cycle. All right, and then for printing, for 35,349.
So you have another reference to municipal, the second item down.
Yeah, I see that.
Just take out that whole line.
No,
I think it's just the text. But you're still gonna have 18 precincts.
yeah, per election.
Right.
Yeah, the 18 is correct. It was municipal going.
Right.
18.
Just in quantity.
Second line.
Oh, I see it now. 20.
So the 18 is free.
Yeah, 18 trees.
Let me all be over.
Precinct.
The chance, in case we miss any of it, just probably go back and flash back and take out any references.
Oh, yeah, that was.
Row.
Yeah.
We'll throw some budget.
Here we go. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you, a lot of them don't, when we talk to our budget team, they don't realize when we have a municipal or primary. So there's all to win budget team for this last budget cycle, everyone said, why do you have for this election, something going on, as well, you have a primary election. He still couldn't, I have to explain it, he still didn't know what it was. So,
Chance, what is a notice of SDR?
Thing their registration.
Thank you.
yeah, thank you. We go forward to page 4. And you get a copy of them? This is what, this one, copy machine, what we expect, $3,936.
Most of these are based on our experience with past midterm elections.
Yes.
you account for, these letters from the state board regarding the registration repair project. Like, I mean, another big mailing that's gonna occur in July or somewhere this summer.
So the state board of elections mailed out those.
They do that?
Yes.
From Raleigh.
There is in fact no board member training where, 350 would begin to cover the cost of.
Where are you
going
at?
somewhere, Under
Travel mileage.
Oh, so we had, go ahead of me.
oh,
Okay, so going over travel mileage,
this is,
this is for our summer conference.
Hotel.
Yeah, and mileage.
this only covers my, very hard to read, my phone, and that, which is what,
Oh,
I don't, I couldn't
oh,
tell.
yeah, it's others. Different, that's the line item.
Excuse me, Chance. Going back up to the copier part, I just have a question. Do you anticipate more record requests in the fall? Looks like only 2 here.
So we have been not getting new record requests at all. Yeah, so we, not lately, you know.
Spend it all on ribbons.
Yeah, well, during that time, we were getting a lot. But if everything goes smooth, we don't expect it.
Okay, thank you.
And if you all are done with travel mileage, you go on to travel expenses. Which is cost for the conference itself, the fees that we pay. Food, meals, $9,345. And our conference this year will be in Greensboro.
That Curry Convention Center.
It is. Yeah. And now it is farther enough away for us to get a hotel. It's obvious. Yeah, I don't have the back days off of it, sorry.
Seems like this is around the first of all.
All right, then in fleet. That includes the car that we give when we go to our conferences, or a car that we make use of to go to the voting sites. That's something that we want to do in the future. Supply general, that's the big one. That will be on page 5, takes the whole page 5. The office supplies. Y'all look at that.
For the detail.
Probably rubber bands to make the clips.
Well, if they have a question, let's break it down. I do think our department does break it down more than most departments. So we keep it more organized for them.
Masks spend.
Masks.
Masks is.
Oh, it's masks.
You know, the office ink, the ink for the printer is expensive, isn't it? That's the max. Midway down disposable face packs. Masks. Yeah.
All right. Coming to the very end of this. In the community section, computer supplies. This is done through our IT department. And this is our computer replacements for laptops for, election. As over in same day registration. So send over on there.
So you've got description not applicable, so.
So, because Carla from the IT gives them a set amount, so this is what they tell us it's gonna be, we don't really have a choice.
Okay.
And then meeting expenses, this includes water, coffee, supplies, And anything for the board meeting. And it's also included our election night dinner.
Okay.
All right, and then dues and subscriptions. $21,149. This includes our $18,000 is for our 10X working system. That is where the majority of that goes to. And the total budget, just without, this is not including salaries or benefits. It's $556,371.62.
It's not including any salary.
What's Canva? C-A-N-V-A.
That's a,
So,
it's a website subscription that you pay for. It edits, a lot of our training material that our poll workers use. It's what we create on there.
So if there are no further questions, is there a motion to approve this with the indicated amendments and edits?
I really, it really is like,
I'll second. All in favor? Aye. Thank you, everybody. The last item is a one pager that I have asked chance to prepare. That basically just gives details, and I wanted to just get us on record as we can get the reclassification requests that we discussed in November, the additional positions that we're seeking in this upcoming budget, and the expansion item, which is the increase in judgment rate by $1 per judge per day. You have that one pager in front of you, which details mostly what the ranges are of the reclassifications for all of our positions. And just to refresh your recollection, the idea was to take a look at 3 or 4 similarly situated counties, looking at what those positions would be in those counties, and to try to seek parity with our staff employees, given how hard they work, how sophisticated the work is. Seems to me we have a pretty strong presentation. Hopefully, it's not falling on deaf ears, but I wanted to get us on record in favor of approving this. That will help matters at all. So, is there a motion to approve this one page of these classifications, additional positions, and expansion? Yes, I'll make a motion. Okay. I'll second.
Under the expansion item, this includes party judges. We don't want to make the same request for chief judge, or they already make one.
They already make one.
So they make more than the 14.
They make $15.
So there would still be a difference.
There's a difference. So right now, party judges make the same as an assistant. So we want to get them the middle right there.
All right, we have a motion that was seconded by me. All in favor? Aye. Unanimous. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you very much for putting this together today. Much appreciated. Is there a motion to adjourn? I second. All right. Thank you, everybody.
I vote for it.